What's up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today with the review for Ready to Love Season 6 Reunion Part 2, you guys. I'm going to be honest with you guys. So, this reunion Part 2 is probably going to be short, but we'll get through it, you guys. So, before we jump into the review, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor and please stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. Do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and also by sharing the video. And with that out the way, without further ado, let's discuss the Ready to Love reunion part 2. Shall we? You guys, I'm so happy that this reunion is over. Like, this season was just not what I expected it to be. It just wasn't that great. I had high hopes for Miami, but ultimately Miami fell flat for me. So we pick up the reunion where the reunion ended last week, which was with Kadian and Charisse going back and forth about slapping me, slap me, slap me, slap me, right? It just sounded really stupid, to be quite honest with you. So the producers came out to break it up. Kayla tried to break it up. Now, when Kayla started crying, talking about we as black women, why do we keep doing, why do we have to fight each other? I was like, huh? I mean, I got it, but I was like, girl, that just came out of left field. But, you know, it is what it is, right? But eventually they broke it up. They moved Charisse to the other couch away from Kadian, and we were able to move on with the reunion. I just didn't understand why they were going back and forth with each other like that. It just didn't make a lot of sense to me, but it is what it is, right? So then next we have a package with Justice, you guys. So yeah, this review is just not gonna be long. I thought about doing this live. Even live would have been short as well, because I can't give anything to this because the reunion didn't give me anything. The show didn't give me anything. They cast a bunch of terrible people. The cast was not the best. There are some people in the cast that I like, but other people not so much, right? So we talk about Justice, and in typical Justice, it was just as confusing as it was when we were watching this season, right? Because it just feels like he was just talking in circles, and it was just like, sir, what are you talking about? And at one point they were talking about him and Looney. Looney got upset. Looney left the stage. He followed in behind Looney. It was just like, what the hell are we talking about here? Like, when it comes to Justice, I'm just confused because did he come on this show to look for love, so to speak, or did he come on here looking for an opportunity? And no shade, but never mind. I'm gonna keep that to myself. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys saw what I think about Justice, and I'm not gonna say it out loud, but you know, I just he like I said, listening to him talk was just hella confusing for me, and I was over it. Literally, I was over it, you guys. Because I just don't understand why he feels like like he's saying a woman has to position herself in a way to do, like, no. If you are interested in a woman and a woman is interested in you, you show each other that you want to, you know, you want to get to know each other. You want to pursue a relationship, a friendship, whatever it is. You got to put in the effort just as much as she does. So the hell, you know, yeah. Yeah, you guys, this review is gonna be short because I'm already irritated with this. I'm already irritated. So let's pause here and let's move forward. All right, you guys. So next up, we talk about Samson. We see Samson's package. Another irritant, you guys. Because so let me tell you guys why I was so frustrated with part 2 of the reunion, right? Because we're talking to the men, and with the men, it's almost as if each man is talking in circles and talking in a riddle, like just speak, right? So Tommy asked Samson about the gifts. Why did he, you know, give the gifts to the ladies, right? He says he's from the South, right? And something of the nature like, you know, since a woman is gracing you with her presence, you know, if she's giving you the time, then the least you could do is, you know, come with some kind of gift. I was like, okay. I ain't never heard that, but hey, you know, it is what it is, right? Now, the consensus with all the ladies when it came to Samson, they feel like he is, you know, a pretty genuine guy, right? But at the same time, they all really couldn't get I know, was it Looney? Somebody said that they got a friendship vibe from him. Brandy says she can't say that because there was something there between them, so she can't really say it was a friendship vibe, but that's what it was. It was a friendship vibe. If you couldn't see yourself with him, then he wasn't the one. So you friend zoned him. So we talk about him as Charisse. Now, in the early part of the season, I know we said Charisse wasn't our favorite person, right? And I still stick by that. In the beginning of the season, Charisse wasn't somebody that I was feeling. But by the middle, before we got to the middle part of the season, Charisse had completely, revamped herself, right? So she wasn't that nasty spirit that she was when we first met her. And I feel like people were using things that she did previously against her, and for ways, for reasons to attack her, i.e., Zoe. And then the thing that happened with Zoe, the things that happened with Kadian and everybody, I think that those were just ways to say, oh well, Charisse, people said this and this and this and this and about you, so I kind of gotta go with what they saying. Like, it was just fucked up, right? Charisse, like I said, she came in one way, but by as we progressed in the season, we realized she wasn't that person. I don't know if it was, her being on camera, she was just trying to make a name for herself, wanting to be seen. I don't know. So, and then also when it comes to Charisse, like, let's stop playing like Samson was really kind of annoying me, because it's almost like you trying to sit here and play like, talking about her other connections. She had no other connections. The only connection that Charisse was able to make was you, and I don't know that that was 100% genuine. I feel like when it came to Charisse and Samson, they kind of gravitated towards each other because who else were they connecting with, right? Especially Charisse. No shade to Charisse, but she had no connection, especially after Devin left. Charisse didn't have no connection, so let's stop playing that game, right? So then, he tells her, because you guys know what Charisse's whole thing was with Samson, that she just basically wanted Samson to just let her know that he was honing in on her. But he lets her know, he says that, he can't say that she is the one. Okay, whatever. So at the end of it, we find out Samson has a girlfriend. Congratulations to him and that lady. I couldn't care less. So next up, we move over to Kadian and Swayze. Let's just nip this one in the bud, because it really was a short scene, so it really wasn't much to Kadian and Swayze's little package that we had. Because Kadian and Swayze, they're in a relationship with each other. She texts him after the process was over with. Swayze says that's when he knew she loved him. I was like, really? But y'all had argued before. I don't want to be in a relationship with anybody that I gotta argue with. Actually, I'm not gonna be in a relationship with anybody that I gotta argue with, because I don't argue. That's just not something that I do. I don't argue with people. If you want to argue, go argue with yourself. Go look in the mirror and argue with yourself, but it won't be with me, because I will shut down and go mute on your ass, right? So they're dating exclusively, and what else? So Tommy asked him about, him dating black women. He said he dated black women when he was in school. His daughter's mother is black. And he said he didn't start dating outside of his race until he got to college, right? So Looney explains to him that, as black women, that they don't have an issue with you dating outside of your race. It's when it becomes kind of, but I mean, even what she said, I think most women, I think if I can understand what she was trying to, and I can't speak for a black woman because I'm not a black woman, but I think from what I see, it looks like to me, when you see a black man that says he doesn't date black women, that's a way for him to, not always, but most times, black men who don't date black women, they talk negatively about black women, they degrade black women, so they say the just most negative, nasty things about black women, and build up these Latino women, these white women, and make them feel like they're superior to black women. That's just my personal opinion. If I'm wrong, let me know. I'm cool with being wrong. But let me know in the comment section below what she was trying to express. If I got it semi-correct, or if I was way off, let me know. Let's pause here and let's move forward, you guys. All right, you guys. So we're actually about to wrap this shit up, because I'm I'm done. So next up, we got Short Shorts, we got Trinika and Jamala and Kayla, right? The whole time Short Shorts is sitting over here, I'm just like, do they not see the fact that they were getting played by him? Like, there was nothing, and I'm not gonna say he wasn't genuine, because I don't want to say that he wasn't genuine, but he was for me. I feel like when it comes to Short Shorts, that Short Shorts was just trying to get to the end of the process, because you guys remember I told you in one of my episode reviews what I thought about Short Shorts and how he was going to make his decision, especially after Trinika was sent home. I knew what was going to happen. I called it, that he was not going to pick Kayla. He was going to go with Jamala. And that's exactly what he did. But then we get to the reunion. We still don't know what the situation is between Jamala and Randall. Short Shorts. They're saying they're figuring things out. And Tommy I think at a certain point, Tommy got tired of hearing them say they're figuring it out, because even I got tired of hearing it, right? So, where are we at now? So they talked about the retreat. He was talking about how it was pressure cooker, and he came out more stressed than he was before. No, you did not. No, you didn't. I don't buy that. He was playing. I feel, in my personal opinion, Short Shorts was playing the game, right? So then at one point, Jamala and Kayla were going back and forth with each other. I was just like, what the hell y'all going back and forth with each other before? For? And I told you, you guys remember a few weeks ago, I had to, maybe yeah, it was a few weeks ago when I told you guys about that. So I already knew that they got into it at the reunion, because Jamala had let me know in my DMs that she, Trinika, and Kayla had gotten into it at the reunion. And I know I saw Trinika's last night on Twitter. She said that it wasn't behind Randall. And even Jamala said that. And that had nothing to do with Randall. What were y'all arguing about? Y'all all, because what the hell were y'all arguing about? I don't understand it. But hey, it is what it is. So Short Shorts has been, so since this process is wrapped up, right? Short Shorts has gone out with, I'm pretty sure he's gone out with Jamala, and he's gone out with Kayla. I was like, oh my God, let it go. So you guys, the next thing that we're going to talk about is Black Eyed Mike and Brandy. I really don't have much to say about this, because I want best, I want better from Brandy. I just don't think that Mike is it for Brandy. I just don't think he is. But if Brandy is happy with them, that's all I gotta say. Because she said they booed up hard. But then did you not just hear Dominica and her terrible wig say that he actually has a girlfriend who sells who does strawberries, and her name starts with a J? Baby, I would have been behind the scenes. I'm questioning him about that. Who was she talking about? Like, you didn't deny it. Like, who is she talking about? How would she know that? Like, what's going on, Mike? What's going on? Like, I feel like a lot of these men were playing games. But that's the end of season 6 of Ready to Love Miami, Miami, Miami. You let me down. Let me down hard. But let me know what you guys thought about it, and we will talk in the comment section below. I knew that this video wasn't gonna be that long. Sorry guys, it wasn't much for me. I thought the reunion was gonna give. It fell flat for me, be honest with you guys. It really fell flat. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, share the video, and until the next time, you guys, stay safe, take care of yourselves, wash your hands, wear a mask, socially distance, be blessed. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.